let's do this one. This will give me apparently 900 coupons. Both brains and brawn. I always get phone calls during our stream. Always. Unavoidable. Huh? You're Genevieve, right? What brings you here? Well, I'm here to do some pink ration, but what are you doing here? You aren't hoping to sign up too, are you? I sure am. Ah, I know you two. Sorry, the blonde one can't participate. What? Discrimination? That was worded a little misleadingly. I think that what you mean is that Storm specifically is banned from taking part, not blondes as an entire category, correct? Because I'm blonde, and you let me sign up. Let me put it this way. A pink ration rank match is a spectator sport. Entertaining the audience is more important than who wins and who loses. I've heard all about your past deeds. If we let Storm enter the ring, the outcome is a foregone conclusion, and all the anticipation is removed from the equation. No one wants to watch a match with a predictable outcome. If I let you take part, I might as well hand you the trophy right now and save everyone the trouble. Sounds like a plan. Hand it over. That's not very sportsmanlike. Paimon, I'm going to win anyway. This is just saving us all a couple of steps. How about I let Storm join as a coach? You can coach her. The strongest coach paired with the weakest contestant. Yeah, that should make a nice gimmick. Nice touch, I mean, for the audience. Also, although it's mostly for fun, there's a pretty generous prize for the winner, all thanks to her colleague. Or should I say former colleague. The winning team will receive credit coupons as well as a fantastic Fanta trophy. Show it at the Fontaine Research Institute and you can drink all the Fanta you like for free. An endless supply of free Fanta. Storm Paimon wants that. Well, if Storm is willing to coach me and poire, I don't know dance terms to victory, I'd be more than happy to give you the trophy. It's probably poire. Are you sure? You're really willing to give up an endless supply of free Fanta? Of course, I've had more than my fair share of Fanta in my time. Awesome. Anyway, so you're teaming up with Poivre again, huh? Uh-oh, are Rave and Darcy competing this time too? Darcy isn't, as far as I know, and Rave, I doubt he'll feel the need to. He did take all our coupons after all. Didn't he return them to you after the results were announced? Nope. And I haven't seen him since. It's possible that he's left for good. Good for him. What? There are multiple factors that may have contributed to my previous losses, but we can't change the past, and from an efficiency perspective, competing in the Pink Ration tournament may prove to be the better choice now. Especially with Storm's help. That would be perfect. For the sake of unlimited Fanta, I'll do it. I'll coach you. I have no idea what this is going to entail, but sure, why not? So you'll help? Fantastic. Coach Storm Paimon, let's go find Poire. I wonder if he has recruited any new teammates. Is this a bad time to ask what Pink Ration or whatever this game is? Okay, L3 is not the run button. I really need to stop confusing my games. Bringing items not related to production into the production zone is forbidden. How's it going, Poivre? Will he be joining our team? Hard pass. I believe that's a no. I love that it says guard in quotation marks. Like, is he not a guard? Fake guard. As much as I enjoyed the detective jokes, from what I've seen of your combat capabilities, you're about as good in a fight as a blubber beast. Hey, they're like sonic waves are super useful. You can't make sonic waves. And at least they're cute. Joining your team would be like debuting on stage just before the curtains close. If I had time for that, don't you think I'd be better off rehearsing for the Tri-Coupon Troops performance? You make a lot of good points, but I would like to refute one of them. I'm all ears. I may have lost to Rausimov in unarmed combat, but I've changed my fighting style since then. Now I can at least draw in a fight with a stern shield crab. A stern shield crab is competing? Paimon highly doubts that. What a pity. Such a delicious opponent. Oh my gosh. I do like crabs though. Crabs are great. Cooked. I will not eat a raw crab. Could not pay me. Might I add that Storm has agreed to coach us? I'm sure we stand a much greater chance of winning with her help. The best coach can't help a lost cause, but you said you'd changed your fighting style? Yes, close quarter combat is not my forte, so I've prepared numerous bottles filled with cryo energy. So, you're gonna pretend you're Aloy? Is that what this is? With these, I can slow down my opponents in the arena and also treat them to a delicious ice-cold Fanta outside the ring to maintain cordial relations. Okay. I'm not so jealous. Wait, is that how bottles of cryo are supposed to be used? I'll stick with my axe. You have an axe? Random side note, I hope they introduce new weapon types in Genshin. I think axe characters would be really fun. I also want guns to be an option now that we've seen... Is it Chlorend that has the gun? Whichever Fontaine character had the gun. It looked really awesome. I vote that. What? Aren't you a researcher? Where do you learn to use an axe? Rest assured that I'm quite handy with an axe. I chop firewood for stress relief when my research hits a wall. Someone with a farina is trying to join me, but no. So many questions. Paimon won't ask. I have a suggestion. Why don't we have a little sparring session now? That way you can show me your skills and Coach Storm can get a sense of your fighting styles. What do you think? Depending on how the sparring goes, I may or may not decide to join your team. Seems like a reasonable suggestion. What do you think, Poiret? Yes, excellent suggestion. If only you'd come up with it sooner. I think I've used up all my mental energy on making detective jokes. Well, I would say let's get right to the pink ration ring and not waste any more time, but are you sure you're dressed for a sparring match? What's wrong with her clothes? Her clothes are more practical than some of my characters' clothes. Hi, St. Jane. Welcome to stream. You should change it to something that's easier to move around in. Fortunately, the troupe has some costumes. Give me a minute. Goncourt gets a set of comfortable clothes for Genevieve. What's wrong with her clothes? Okay. Just saying her other outfit looked better. She's your opponent, though. Isn't it counterproductive to help her? I don't think this is a new quest. This is just a quest that I never did after I completed the setting Lenore free thing. But when I was swimming in the area, I noticed it said there was a quest here. So I figured I might as well do it before getting to New Fontaine. By the way, did you get your C1 Riesling before it switched to Farina? It's not a fair fight if she's handicapped by her clothes. Thank you. You're very considerate. Whichever way this goes, you have my respect as an opponent. Makes sense. If I wasn't streaming it, I would probably also skip it. No, that sucks. There's always next time, though. All right, I can officially say it now. Let's get right to the pink ration ring and not waste any more time. I'm sure Rausimov won't mind us borrowing it for a while. Oh, that's depressing. You can't even get your money back at this point. Going for C2 Farina. I got her C0 last night, which I am content with. I'd rather save for some of the other Fontaine characters. They look really awesome. Is this where I'm going? Surely this is where I'm going. Activate lift. That's my problem with Farina. I don't have a good weapon for her because my festering is on Kaching right now. But I think I read that the weird pole sword, the pipe-looking one that you get from fishing in Fontaine, is like okay or like passable for her. So I might do that. So fishing might be in my future today. And I think it'd be really funny to give a pipe to a god to use as a weapon. It's what she deserves. We'd like to use this place to train with Goncourt. Sure thing, no problem at all. Please observe our fight closely, coaches Storm and Paimon. Truth be told, Poiret and I lack fighting experience, especially this kind of fighting, so please let us know right away if you have any advice during the fight. I'm like actually supposed to give you advice. Okay, got it. This is like in Final Fantasy 16 where I'm like, yeah, dog, go bite that thing. Yes. Howl. Good job. Now, let's warm up and get ready to enter the arena. Goncourt can't be stronger than a stern shield crab, right? You can do it. I want crabs now, but they're not in season. Oh. It's a good game. Am I actually supposed to tell you to do stuff? You can do it, guys. Yeah, you're so close. But in Final Fantasy 16, you don't have party members, you just have a dog that you can order to attack at random. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Not bad, I'm impressed. It was close. Could have gone either way, it really could have. You actually won in the last second. I've been waiting so long for a chance to say that. But it was 2 against 1, so based on Goncourt's pain crash and ethics, this probably didn't count as a fair fight. No, it absolutely counts. The rules allow it. Plus, I was going easy on you. You're new to this after all. Why didn't you go all out? What would be the point? I was only testing their skills. Why would I want to risk injuring them? That's actually smart of you. Look at you, using your brain. Fair point. Well, anyway, since they impressed you, are you willing to join our team now? Hard pass. What? I may have chosen to join if it was just the 2 of them, but with Storm here, I'm somewhat superfluous. Am I really that awesome? I had no idea. Oh, please. You're not kidding anyone. Excessive humility is no different from arrogance. Anyway, I'm sure you'll put on an amazing performance with Storm coaching. As for me, I'll be cheering you on from the audience. Oh, and although I won't be fighting alongside you, I'd be happy to provide some support outside of the ring. Considering that your fighting styles are a little monotonous, let's go get you kitted out with some more stuff. And the coach, of course, there's a few things that might come in handy. Our troop is really well equipped. It makes me wonder, how come our performances are always subpar? I hope these things are as good as you're claiming. This is a longer world quest than I anticipated. Oh, don't you worry, they are. Anyway, seeing is believing. Let's go to Alvard. He keeps hold of all the stuff I order for the troop. So are you really not a guard? Are you really just a troop member, like dressed up as a guard? Where am I going? What floor is that? Okay. Well, at least you got a lot done, St. Dane. Am I going down? Is it down here? Oh, I think I found it. Maybe. You got over 100 achievements in the process. Oh my gosh. What am I at for achievements? 903. Another Farina wants to join me. No. Oh, so you got like all the quests done then. That sounds exhausting to do in a short span of time. The props should be around here. They'll be packed in some flimsy wooden boxes. If you find them, go ahead and crack them open. I do like breaking things. I will definitely break things. Mine. Firecrackers. Sure. What's that? Mine. Oh, this is a backup for my own weapon. Nothing else up here? No? What about this box? Maybe it'll be of use. What the heck is all this? Does your troop really use these in your performances? Using them is optional, but having them is mandatory. That's my motto. I know nothing about performing, so I'll take your word for it, Goncourt. Wait, but this is a fight, not a performance, right? Yes, but it's still for entertainment purposes. The pink ration ring can be considered a stage of sorts. I look forward to watching you shine on the stage. With all your preparations so far, I'm sure your first fight will be a breeze. I heard your opponent is a big blue fella. Blue. Interesting. And while he might be a stocky guy, I don't think he's a match for you. Goncourt seems to be a better coach than me. Let's hire Goncourt. Replace me, please. You're too kind. My assistance has been minimal. I'll leave the hard work to you, Storm. Coach Storm, could you ask Rousimov when the matches will officially begin? We'll be ready to fight whenever you say the word. I'll watch your fights if I have the time. Best of luck in the tournament. Thanks for everything. You're a great guy. And thanks to Poiré for the detective jokes. I'm hoping to work some of them into my scripts. Please don't. If any of you have any good ideas for a story, do let me know. Sure, I've got plenty of stories to share. Perfect. We'll have to talk more sometime. One thing at a time, Coach. Come on, let's go see Rousimov. So much back and forth. Okay. While I'm here, hi, can I buy anything? I want to buy. I can buy the Art of Negotiation. I can buy this. And I can buy all 5 of these. And I can't buy these yet for whatever reason. But I have things now. Oh. What did I do? The Art of Negotiation? I'm not reading this. Normally I would read this, but this is... That's a lot. Even the title is boring. Paimon's not interested in that, huh? There's a note here. Go to the registration counter at the front desk to participate in the Coupon Cafeteria's internal satisfaction survey for a chance to win coupon rewards. Coupons. Whoa, see this? We can get coupons. Paimon didn't expect something this good at all. Let's go. Okay, I think I accidentally just started another quest. But we're doing this one. I can also, wait, I need to delete this. Okay. I think I used to pay attention to all of the world quests until I got to the Tatara Tales in Inazuma. And then whatever that guy's name is that sets you off on your journey, he talked so much and it was so obnoxious to read that was when I stopped paying attention to world quests and just skipped through the dialogue. The highlight of today's pink ration: fight a naive researcher and her assistant, a team of 2 fresh fish being served up on this chopping block stage. Okay, Rousimov. Let's fight. Back so soon. Fast and furious. Yeah, fast to lose, furious in defeat. Why are you being so pessimistic? Sounds like holding all those cryo bottles has cooled his enthusiasm. Now you're making puns. Oh no. So elemental energy really does have that kind of effect? Of course the Fontaine Research Institute was right after all instead of elemental energy. No, he was joking. If you're ready, you can start whenever you like. I am good to go. Oh, are those the quests, St. Jane, in Alinus? The ones for the, what are, the Melusine? That was around the time when I started actually recording and streaming, so those I did read out loud. I paid attention to those because I didn't have a choice. But those were actually very interesting in the end. Yeah, once you get to the Alinus stuff and what he is and what happened with Jacob in the past, that was interesting. But the whole using paint as blood thing was a little wild. Now then, your first opponent has quite an interesting origin story. He was stuffed into a barrel, and the barrel had a note on it that said, "Take a look in the mirror." What? Obviously, the person who stuffed him in the barrel is also participating. So if he beats you, it'll be his chance at revenge in the ring. What on earth? After all, fighting's prohibited outside the ring. It's his only chance to win a fight and not get punished for it. Of course, he'll still be entitled to visit the infirmary if he loses. So, are you ready to enter the ring? Is he still in the barrel? Am I fighting a man that's actively inside of a barrel? Then please take your positions. Okay, hi. We're doing this. Oh, I can do 2 different things now. Okay. I see. Not gonna lie, I'm just going to press these buttons every time they refresh. Not thinking at all. Why are you just standing there and letting yourself get attacked? Genevieve, kind of dumb. She just stood there and let herself get, like, hit with the, like, ice gun repeatedly. Congratulations to the researcher and the research assistant, a first bout victory for our first-time fighters. As for the guy in the barrel, don't be discouraged. We'll see you again in the next competition.